What's going on? Today we're going to talk a little bit about oh man, you can't make this stuff up. So today we're going to talk about why stores are so popular. You're going to get what I'm talking about. So I was going to make the concrete video for you guys, get that all done and get it up for you, and that would have been today's video. I got a lot of footage, a lot of cool stuff, but I'm not even going to tell you how that went. But it did go off as scheduled and everything was, you know, fine as far as that stuff goes. And then we got done by like noon, and so it had all day to cure. They were calling for rain, we knew it was coming. So right around like 5 or 6 o'clock, you know, the concrete was kind of getting set up and everything was fine, everything looked good. But we did have some drama during the process. So then we went to bed and this happened. We got 3 inches of rain. Oh, you're gonna love that. But we also got 75-mile-an-hour winds. Your garden can be taken from you in a blink of an eye. I mean, just like that. So we have a lot of work to do out here. I'm going to share with you guys what's going on. So the peppers got knocked over. The tomato plants are pushed over. The sunflowers, I mean, they actually just broke. Here, we'll go over here and look. They actually broke right at the stems, pulled out of the ground. We got the big sunflowers laying. I mean, I'm just bringing you guys out here right off the bat. So we got all this damage here with these mammoth sunflowers knocking everything over. We got beautiful peppers coming on right here. So there's a lot of cleanup going on. But this is why, you know, stores are so popular. Yeah, all the tomatoes have to be straightened up. Our chard's pulled out of the ground even. Look at that pepper plant there, coming on with peppers. Got to straighten that up. Because a lot of people just can't handle the loss. I mean, gardening is harder than you think, and just when you're chumming along and you think everything's great, something like this happens. And we've had this happen before. We've had our garden totally dry out and die because of no water, and we were even pumping it from the pond and we just couldn't keep up. We've had our gardens totally flood with so much water. Go back way in our videos. If I can find it, I'll leave a link for it right there. But we've had so much water on some of our in our gardening that it actually killed everything because it was way too much water. So what you need to do though after a storm like this is assess your property, right? Because we have woods and fences and everything, and you want to make sure everything is in order, especially if you have livestock. So let's go take a look around in the woods and just kind of around the place, and we'll see what we can find. And you can see debris is all over the yard. There's leaves from the trees all over the yard everywhere. Just crazy. It's kind of nice though. It's our first year with real apples coming on, so they're going to be kind of small, but it is a win for us because we've never had apples on our apple trees before, so this is the first year for that, and they've been in the ground for a long time. So remember that tip: as soon as you get your homestead, plant your fruit trees, plant your bushes of berry bushes and all that stuff that's going to bear fruit, because they take a while to get going. You guys don't really come back here much, but so far everything's looking pretty good. I want to walk this fence line. It's about time for me to change the sheep back over as well. You know, every 30 days we rotate their pastures, so they're in 3 different pastures right now, and it's about time to bring them back over on this side. I love it back here. It's nice and park-like. Got some really nice pin oaks growing right there. Real nice. Just as I suspected. So I have a little bit of work to do before I can let them come back on this side. Looks like we got some down trees on the fence, which is no good. they can get over the fence now. So I got to get that fixed up. Looks like some more trees fell down over there. And then the fence line goes all the way down that way. Everything else looks pretty good though. But that is a huge tip for you guys. If you have property and you have woods and stuff after a big storm, and you have paddocks and places where your animals go out, make sure you get out and you walk your property and make sure your fences are secure, because if you turn them loose, they're going to end up, you know, in the whole neighborhood. Looks like we lost a branch off our hickory. We got a lot of hickory trees in here, which is really nice. And that's one thing about our property. We have so much abundance here. Even if we don't plant, we have purslane, lamb's quarter, just all thistle that we can use for medicinal purposes and stuff. We have these hickories, we have walnuts. I mean, there's just so much here for us to eat and to sustain us. We have the pond with fish in it, all that stuff. So just stuff to think about when you're you know, looking for a homestead, that you want to get a place that is abundant, you know, if you can. If you can't, you plant those things and wait. And you know, it takes a little bit of time, but with some patience, it'll pay off. It even blew the cap off of our chimney. That's interesting. We have the turkeys are open ranging now, so they're really cute. They're going around checking everything out. Very fun to watch, and Stacy just loves their little noise. And we almost have them trained totally into going back to their cage every night. I don't know why a lot of people have trouble with that. We seem to always have no problem. Oh my gosh, it even blew the ferns off of the front here where Stacy has her ferns hanging up. And I didn't even show you guys because I got up this morning and I looked out at the beehives, because I'm always curious, like, how do they stand up? But you know, they really kind of glue those all together with their you know, waxing and stuff like that. They secure themselves in there. But I had 3 of the 4 hives, the lids had blown off, and they went over the fence and they were out in that other paddock right there. So that's why stores are so popular. People decided that it was too much work for them, and they'd rather exchange their time at work for dollars and then use those dollars to buy a nice little packaged and happy food at the store. And they, in their mind, they feel like that's a lot less strenuous. So but when you take control over your food system, it's better for you and you are healthier for it. I have a video coming up pretty soon. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I said something, and it kind of hit me. I was like, wow, I never even thought about it. But I'm gonna maybe do a video talking about that with you guys, and hopefully get some good nuggets from that. And we're busy, you know, getting ready for the conference this weekend, the Homesteading Life Conference in Hannibal, Missouri. So if you're coming to that, we look forward to seeing you guys. If you haven't got your tickets yet, there's still a few available. And don't feel sorry for us. You know, we knew what we were getting into when we signed up for this job. But I just, you know, you see a lot of these cute little gardens and everything's so happy. But, you know, there are these times when you have to be strong, you have to pick your chin up, and you have to keep moving on. So don't feel sorry for us. Hopefully your garden's doing really well. And if it's not, you got fall is coming, so you can get your fall garden plans together and grow a lot of food. Somebody said the other day, I was reading, that the fall is the new spring. So there's lots of opportunities to grow food, but just remember that this could come along with it. As always, thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate it. Don't forget, you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And hopefully you got a little something from this video that it just helps you think about, if you're in your homestead journey or you're thinking about doing this lifestyle, some of the challenges that come with it. So we'll see you guys on the next video, and that'll be the concrete in the root cellar.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. You might want to check out these videos.
And if you want to become a homestead homie, click the picture of us below.
We will see you tomorrow.